Okay, so for today's first Deepwoken video on my channel, besides my live stream, I am going to be doing an all races information and guide and pretty much what every single race passive gives, and I guess how it works in some type of way. Now, I don't have screenshots for every single race, or I probably do. I will try my best to get them all, but pretty much like this video, I want to say this off the start. Every single race in Deepwoken is good. Now, keep in mind, this is being recorded on Deepwoken's first day of release. So some of these passives can change, and there can also be new races added into the game. So keep that in mind. And like, I'm not the best when it comes to Deepwoken knowledge because I am not a tester for this game at all. And I don't really know much about this game besides that I have these race passives here. So like, I don't know exactly what they give you, but I can tell you in some type of way. I mean, it makes more sense when I actually show you, but I don't want this intro to be too long, so I'm not going to stall any longer. The first race that we are going to start off with is Khan, which is also my race. And Khan gives you 2 strength and 2 agility off the start inside your stat points, and you can equip things with less stat points required. So I have an example of this. Let's say that you have an armor and it costs 25 stat points to equip. If you have the Khan race, you can equip it with 23 stat points. So I'm pretty sure it's 2 stat points. That's what Infernasu said, which is honestly just a beautiful thing. Khan to me is probably one of the best races. Being able to equip things with less stat points is such a benefit. It's honestly so great. And I'm so happy that I was able to roll this race off the start because it's the one that I wanted the most. So the first race is Khan. Also at the end, I'll try to like rank them all in some type of way, even though I'm probably just going to rank everything on the same tier because every single race is good in Deepwoken. Anyways, moving on to the second race, and that is Capra. Now, Capra, they give you 2 intelligence, 2 willpower, and they either increase the amount of food gained from food, or they improve the rest by those near you, or improve sanity. Now, this can give you 3 things, is pretty much what I just now said. So initially with Capra, you get 2 intelligence and 2 willpower. And for intelligence, I'll have the in-game description of it on the screen right now, and I'll also add in willpower right now too. So that's what intelligence and willpower give you in game. But not only does Capra give you that, you have a chance to either, like the amount of food that you eat, you get more. That's one of the things you can get from Capra, or you can improve it by the rest around you. So let's say that like you're around your friends, they gain more food when they eat too. Or it will improve your sanity. Now, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I'm gonna assume that it's a good thing, and by improve your sanity, my guess would be that you go insane less, like pretty much you're less likely to go insane is what I would say for Capra. Remember, like, I don't know if this is fully true because all it says is improve sanity. That can mean that you just get insane faster or you don't go insane as fast. Moving on to the next race, which is Felinor or Felinor, pretty much the cat girl race or the cat boy race. So first off, from Felinor, you get 2 agility and 2 charisma. I'll have the in-game descriptions of what agility and charisma are, but I'm pretty sure that you can already tell what both of these are, or like I can give you a quick explanation of what they are. So like agility is pretty much how fast you move, like your parkour and your stealth. And for charisma, I guess it's how NPCs interact around you. Like, well, I don't really know, so I'll just have the in-game description up, but that's pretty much what it is. And it also increases your stealth and allows you for better parkour on wooden surfaces. Now, honestly, better parkour on wooden surfaces, that does not sound like the best because how often will you be on a wooden surface when you're in Deepwoken? Like, I played through release today and I can guarantee to you the only time I was really on wooden surfaces was when I was like in the Isle of Vergilus, like pretty much the temple that I spawned at. So I don't know how good the second part of that passive is for Felinor, but increasing your stealth, that is one of the best things ever, and I can guarantee that to you. Like that's actually beautiful. So yeah, this was the Felinor race. Increasing your stealth is honestly such a W trait. I'm so happy that like that's a good trait for Felinor. It truly is. So yeah, you can also black market them and I guess get them as your pets, whatever you guys do to cat boys and I guess cat girls. We're not going to go into that though. We are moving on to the next race, which is Adret. Now this race is common. I'll also have like the percentages of the race up. I probably should have said that at the start, but I'll have the percentages of the race at the start too, or I'll just put it at the end of the video. But this race here is Adrit. You have 2 charisma and 2 willpower, and you have better starting reputations with action and auto dictat. Now, I heard that this race is perfect for people who are solo progressing, and I already know like the trait auto dictat. Nobody make fun of me in the comments for reading that. All I know is that that trait is hella good. Like it's very good. It's actually one of the traits that I chose for myself at the start because of how good it is. And the better starting reputation is also good too, because you can encourage NPCs around you to give you more items and stuff like that. So Adrit, even though it's probably the most common race, this is still a W. Like this race is still a W. I'm telling you, every single race in Deepwoken is a W. So moving on to the next race, which is Grimmer, you have 2 strength, 2 fortitude, you gain a compass, and you lose less hunger. Now 2 strength and 2 fortitude, fortitude's defense and strength is pretty much strength. And you gain a compass. I'll have an image of what the compass looks on your screen right now. You can see that the compass is at the top right there. And lose less hunger, that's pretty self-explanatory, but this is the Grimmer race. Alright, now the next race in game is Ganymede, and this is also the rarest race inside the game from what I know. You gain 2 intelligence, 2 willpower, and you gain resistance from sanity. Now, you see the last part, gaining resistance from sanity? You cannot go insane inside this game. And I'll keep it brief for you. What insanity is, it pretty much, so like at level 1 insanity, you just start to shiver around. At level 2 insanity, you just start to like twitch and scratch yourself a little bit. And at level 3 insanity, you literally start to take out your own eyes in game, which means you kill yourself. So a race that's resistant to all of that, which will probably be like your insanity naturally goes up, I'm pretty sure. Well, don't take my word for that. All I know is that insanity is a big factor inside this game. And having a race that perfectly cannot get harmed by that like at all, that's literally beautiful. So if you get this race, trust me, you should keep it. And it's the race that looks like a slug. It's like black all around, and then like you have white pupils for your eyes. The next race is Vesperian, and this race you gain 2 fortitude, 2 willpower, and extra armor. This race is pretty straightforward. You gain extra defense, you have more willpower, and you just have more armor. So I guess you're kind of like a tank with this race. I mean, not really, but you have more defense than all the other races. So this race is also still very good. Having extra armor is just beautiful in the game where your life is in danger all the time, especially mine from what happened on my stream. Now moving on to the next race, which is Celator, you have 2 intelligence, 2 charisma, and you have 10% extra health for ships and cheaper ships. So this race, it kind of sounds like an L, but ships are a very big factor in Deepwoken because the sea is one of the most scariest places, and you're going to be on the sea a lot inside this game. So having extra health and cheaper ships is going to save you a lot of money down the line, which is just beautiful in general. So yeah, Celator is honestly a W race, and if you get this, like, don't feel sad that you got it because it's still really good. And now moving on to the final race of the video, which is Canor. This race is kind of like based off of lions, so like your avatar kind of looks like a lion in some type of way. But Canor, they give you 2 strength, 2 charisma, and it reduces team damage. Now the reduced team damage part, I honestly do not know how that works, because like in Deepwoken, I don't know if you can create like a party system unless it's like a guild. So maybe if you create a guild and like you're a Canor inside the guild, and let's say that you used to accidentally hit your friend, maybe you just do less damage to them overall. And that's pretty good if you're just like if you're fighting another guild or NPCs and like you accidentally hit them with like your greatsword, you do less damage to them. But at the same time, if you're sparring with them, you're at a disadvantage because you're doing less damage to them, especially if you're in their guild. So yeah, Canor, honestly, I think it's a W race as well. Every race in Deepwoken is good, but if I'm making a tier list for these races, which I plan on doing for a different video, then yeah, Canor, it probably won't rank that high for me. But hey yo, editing Hemian here. Etrian, yeah, that's the one race I forgot. And fun fact, that's also the one race I cannot find any information on at all. I kid you not, I can't find nothing. I can't find no passive, no buff, nothing. Only thing I know about Etrian is that it's a race based off of snakes. That is literally all I know about it. So if you're Etrian watching this video, I'll try to pin it in the comments if I'm able to find anything, but I doubt I will be able to, because like there's no info on the race whatsoever at all, and the only person who probably knows is Rag himself. So yeah, RIP to all Etrians. Every other race though, we're cooling. We are chilling. This was all of the races in Deepwoken. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that this video helped out a good amount of people because I was getting some questions about it on stream. And like, I know that this video is not like asking for my opinion on Deepwoken, but I honestly love this game so much. I'm so happy that I'm able to play it. But yeah, I'm not going to stall this race on any longer. I have the race already up for every single race on the screen. I'm pretty sure I already had it up at the moment. But yeah, this is what every race does for Deepwoken, all of their passives and like the attributes that they give you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know if it helped you in the comments, and feel free to like and subscribe, especially if you want to see that Deepwoken content, because you best believe I am going to be pumping it out. Pause. Huge freaking pause on that. And at the same time, I'm going to try to upload other games too, because I don't want to just limit myself to only Deepwoken. So yeah, enough rambling on. Hope you have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.